Hey friends, how you doing? YouTube, the old inquisitive ones. So, I got a feeling something funky is going on with the DNC and Steyer, Pete, and Amy dropping out prior to Super Tuesday. In my mind, and what I'm feeling is that it really makes no sense, especially for Pete. He had delegates, he had some victories, right? If he's in it for the long haul and want to be president, why wouldn't he wait till after Super Tuesday? So there might be a conspiracy theory here that I'm thinking that there's a plan and that there's a motive and a coordination for them to drop out. Because I think the DNC and the establishment and people, whatever, do not want Bernie Sanders as president. So I'm feeling like they dropped out to give more support to Biden. And also, I seen that Amy dropped out, but Pete said he suspended his campaign. In all reality, he can still get back in. You dropped out, you're done. If you suspend, you keep your delegates. And the last reading I did, which came up as Pete being the emperor. And then after the fact, I seen he dropped out. I'm like, what the heck, you know? So behind the scenes here, I threw cards a couple times, different decks, and it all came up. He's the president. I'm really confused, right? And I'm kind of getting hits and feelings. And also when I read on them, I get these senses, right? When something's wrong. Don't necessarily say, hey, this is what it is. But I get this chill or uneasy feeling when I read something. And the last time I read on the Vegas, Nevada, or not Vegas, but Nevada things, I knew there was cheating going on. I got this clenching feeling in my chest. And it was like, something's not right. Because my whole reading came up that Biden was going to win. And then there's speculation and whatnot, and I did a reading on it, and then it came back that a whole bunch of Republicans voted for Bernie through the mail. Because there's no, what do you call it, like voter rolls that say, okay, I'm a registered Democrat. Because anyone can vote. And Trump's not having a Republican thing. So independents or whatever, non-registered ones, just can vote for whoever they want, to try to skew the results. And that's what I felt. Because I'm like, this ain't right. Something ain't right. So when I read on the Democrats the other day, I had the same feeling. And when I get that eerie feeling in my gut, like someone's lying to me or something ain't right. So what I want to look at, I pulled out the 4 coins for the DNC, King of Cups for Biden, Queen of Wands for Amy Klobuchar, and the Page of Cups for Pete Buttigieg. I want to see what the cards say. If there's a plan of what's going on here with Pete and Amy dropping out prior to Super Tuesday. Okay? Let's check it out. I got the feeling there is a plan, or there's something secretive going on. So if the moon card comes out, or the stars, and other things, and it still shows Pete's the president, I think I know what's going on. But we'll see. We'll see what the cards have to say. So, is there a plan from the DNC involving Biden and Pete and Amy dropping out before Super Tuesday? In all essence, Steyer's involved too, but, you know, there was really no path for him to go. I'm not really feeling if there is a plan, he was involved. But I felt he's a good guy. So anyway. Biden, DNC, Pete and Amy. Is there a secret, hopeful plan why they dropped out prior to Super Tuesday? Does the DNC have an alternate plan? Something secret? I'm hearing yes. So we'll see what the cards say. Is there a plan? Because honestly, my visions and what I think, I've never seen Bernie or Biden taking that podium as president. Just my sources, just my feelings. And another thing I ought to say is the first time I ever started reading on this, it went probably back in, I don't know, August, September of last year. My first hit was, the president will be someone you don't expect. And then the other day, making comments on my post, I got a hit. You know, someone said something, you know, and I'm like, what I heard was, all is not as it seems. So it just got me like, oh my God, this is crazy town. You know, we got a psychopath in the White House. We need to get rid of him. And now Bernie's rising. The DNC don't want him. Many people don't want him because of the socialist thing. But even though his plan would have to pass a whole heck of a lot of senators and representatives, which I really don't think the majority would go for it. So him being as president, honestly, I don't think would go well. He wouldn't get anything passed. Just my thoughts and feelings. So, DNC, Pete and Amy dropping out, and Biden charging forward. Is there a plan? Is there a secret plan? I think the plan would be more so with Pete and Biden. But we'll see. All right. DNC, Pete and Amy, and Biden. I'm feeling a 3 split. That's on top. On the bottom, we have the Fool. The Fool. That's the Democrats. They want Donald Trump to move on. The biggest goal here is to get Trump to move on. And guess what's in the center? The Emperor. So it's all about the president. Everything's being done to capture that president. Okay. Let's go right next to the emperor. To the left of the emperor, Ace of Wands. A new thought, a new inspiration. To the right of the emperor is the Knight of Wands. Taking steps with a multiple of people in a plan for the president. So on top we have the King of Coins. It's not a person. It's all about the USA's money. That the money rules the world yet. It's what the establishment wants. Eight of Swords. Next to that, it's a patience card. We need to weather the storm, have patience with a plan, huh? And then we have justice, a fair outcome, a desired result, balancing the scales. In this card, the woman there is blindfolded. So kind of like blind justice. And on the bottom, Seven of Coins. Hard work and planning. Knight of Cups. An intelligent idea. It's also Pete and Amy doing the right thing emotionally for the betterment. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Next to that, cleverness. It's not the King of Swords, but it's the Queen. So it's a desired action. What they think can happen. What they think will be the best thing to do. If it was the King, it'd be like a guarantee, but the Queen is good. Good plan. Six of Swords. Moving in a different direction. They're moving in a different direction. They see a different path. And then we have the Eight of Wands. They wanted to move quickly. They wanted to move quickly on this. Hence, that's why Amy and Pete got out quickly. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, they've seen trouble. And I think it's about Bernie. There's wands all over the place here. And that's a 7. They see trouble brewing. The one person is holding that new inspiration in the beginning, but all those other wands of conflict are still there. So they see trouble what they don't want. And then in the end, the final outcome, we have the Queen of Cups. Generous. Generous offerings. And just a FYI, I have got the Queen of Cups for Pete before. Many readings I've gotten a queen for him. But the Queen of Cups is also the USA. And I'm leaning more towards that. What's best for the USA? Okay. They want the fool out of the White House. So the Emperor. We got the Eight of Swords. Patience for the president. New actions with Pete and Amy moving out. We have justice, fair outcome on the Emperor, the president. Seven of Coins, hard work and planning. King of Coins to the Emperor, to the Queen of Swords. What was that Queen of Swords again? That was that clever idea. Clever idea for the president. And the King of Coins is also can also be the giver and the person in the White House too. So everything revolves around getting the right president. And a little bit, it kind of feels like Donald too, just a little bit. Bringing justice on the Emperor Donald. Careful planning. There's a little bit in there too. So I'm going to do some clarifiers, but I'll be right back. Okay. I got another deck. So I'm up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks. I don't think I'll need any more for quite a while. Shuffled her really good. I think she's ready to go. So when I got my new decks, I always do a throw on Donald. And once again, it says he's leaving. So let's pray on that one. So let's clarify a few cards and that we'll see for a positive or negative. Is there a secret plan between the DNC, Biden, Amy, and Pete? The Tower. Drastic change. New plan. That's what it means to me. It can also feel like bringing down Donald. The ultimate plan is bringing down Donald Trump. And Pete and Amy left the race, so that's a cut too. And then we had the Two of Wands. Guidance. Nine of Cups. The ultimate goal is abundance. Ace of Cups. Love over full. Fulfillment. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Working on things. So, yeah, with just those 5 as a clarifier, I really believe there's a plan, is why they got out prior to Super Tuesday. So, a few cards here. Is the plan to have Joe Biden as the president on the ballot? Is the plan to have Joe Biden on the ballot for president on November 2020? And I get that eerie feeling again, like something's not right, and I get no. Okay? Well, let's go with will. Will Joe Biden be on the ballot? I kind of feel like yes. All right, let's go with it. Oh, this kind of fell out. Ay. Well, it kind of feels like I want to see it. The 9 of Coins, success, that the plan will work. The 6 of Swords would be Joe moving away. So let's see. How would I want to do this, say this, to get the right result? Is the plan for Joe Biden to be the president of the United States in January 2021? Is it the plan to have Joe Biden the president of the United States in January 2021? Okay. Ace of Cups again. Fulfillment. 9 of Cups. More fulfillment. Four of Swords. Some relief, but major changes coming after the Four of Swords. It's also the Man Down card. The Four of Swords always has I don't know if you can see it or not, but it always has a person laying on a bench or down or sick or within the establishment. It always feels like a cut to me. You know, you got the 3 swords in the heart up here, 1 dragon, which is a new beginning. And then the moon, secrets, things not yet to be shown. And then the 4 of Wands, unity, a plan, success. So from those few cards, to me, it does not feel like they want a plan of success and love and over full. And it's secret. So is the plan, of course, this plan will always change if Donald is removed prior to this whole process. The plan is going forward to November right now, because Trump was still there. So is this plan right now that is, this is just a weird one, folks. It really is. But listen up. My original prediction and feeling was, and what I heard, is someone you don't expect will be president. I'm really thinking it's going to change, because I really believe Trump is going to be gone soon. I've been hearing it. If my guide Maggie is lying, for the benefit of everyone, to be patient and whatnot, have hope, that sucks. But here we go. Is the current plan for Biden to get the nomination and take Pete as his VP, and then step down? Nine of coins. Accomplishment, success. Page of Cups, new emotional idea. And my signifier from the previous reading was Buttigieg, Page of Cups. And then we had the King of Swords to remove Donald Trump. So in this, he's the king of conflict. Usually he comes up as the King of Coins, but I'm feeling like this is the King of Swords. They want to remove Donald Trump. That's the biggest plan. Page of Swords, new action. New action to cause conflict. Pete and Amy dropped out. New conflict of action. And then the Two of Swords, choices. Which direction do we move? All right, you still with me here? It's a rabbit hole, I tell ya. The cards are showing it, and that's what I was feeling is going on. I totally don't believe that Joe Biden ever intended to be a long-term president. I think he got in this race to heal, because he's established, and just in case, it was all about bringing down Trump. It's all about bringing down Trump. There's a lot of things in play and a lot we don't know. And I really believe, and what I'm seeing these cards is that the DNC, Biden, Amy, and Pete are in on it. In my mind, and if any logical thinker, Pete has delegates. Sure, the black vote supposedly didn't like him. Doesn't matter. Why wouldn't you wait till tomorrow's vote to see how those other states came out if you truly want to be president? is not as it seems. There's a plan. There is a very interesting plan. And many other readers and myself have seen a male president and a woman of color as VP. So in a scenario per se, let's say Joe does get the nomination, and and let's just say it's Pete, right? He would, let's just say, step down. My job is done. I don't need this stress, right? He would relinquish it to Pete. Pete then nominates that woman of color. There's a scenario. Who knows? I'm throwing out a conspiracy theory. The cards have shown this conspiracy theory that it's there. It's all about bringing down Trump, and it's all about not wanting Bernie as the representative. Oh, one more time, right? We're still rolling. Let's see in the positive cards. Everything I just put out now. Let's give some yes and no on a few cards. Like 3 cards, let's say. What we just found out. Is this the current going theory? Current. Because if Trump is gone, this whole theory is kaput. This whole plan is if Trump is on the ballot. Because Biden is the biggest foe. Why else he would have done this whole Ukraine thing? He's the man he's worried about the most. A few cards. See what comes up, positive or negative for yes, no. 3 cards. Clarify the plan with 3 cards. Cut it? Nope. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is a moving on card. Not excellently positive. Knight of Cups. That's positive. Warriors of Emotions. Queen of Wands. That's positive. So we have a iffy one. Working on being happy. Knight of Cups. Charging for those great emotions. It's the giving card. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Taking steps to be positive. 9 of Wands. Staying strong. I said 3, but there's 2 positive to 1 negative. And then the Tower. And that's got me thinking. The Tower can be drastic change. It's not always negative. It can be growth from a destruction of institutions. This could be more so Trump than what I asked, but who knows. 6 of Swords, moving on. 9 of Cups, happy. Party time. Ten of Swords. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you because, as far as what I asked. To me, what I just threw out is more about bringing down the Tower of Trump. Because we have the Ten of Swords. Six of Swords moving on. Nine of Cups, we're happy. Nine of Wands, staying strong. The Queen of Wands. The practical, energetic woman. Energetic actions. Knight of Cups, new emotions. Eight of Cups, working on those emotions. So, we'll just leave it at that. You guys make up your own mind. Tough one to call, but it was very interesting. Seems to me there's a plan in action. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.